Hi sisters, good morning. It is Monday and my name is Cassie and I'm the chapter advisor, and I wanted to, I asked Laura if she thought this was a good idea, and so we kind of decided that we would share. Sorry, I've got my hat on today so you can't see my eyeballs. Anyway, we had a call with the FHC probably about 2 weeks ago, and so I kept and I keep waiting for FHC to jump on their, good morning everyone, everybody's signing on. Hi, how are you? So I keep waiting for FHC to jump onto their new Facebook group and like tell you all of the updates and all of the stuff that they have told us. And I'm holding my breath and it's just not happening. And so there's been some changes and some updates and some things, and I feel like it's kind of, I hate walking around with, my vacuum is going, sorry. I hate walking around with all this information and you guys not knowing, and then us knowing, and the girls knowing, some of the girls know, or most of the girls, our executive council team knows, and our advisor team. And so I just wanted to jump on and share that info with you. Let me pause my vacuum so I can actually keep talking, sorry. Anyway, so the updated info that we know, here's what we know. We are on schedule. They did pick a contractor. Mandy Jo and I did really share a lot of information about local contractors with them, and we had hoped that they would actually drop your phone, so sorry. So they would, we hoped that they would actually pick a local contractor, and they, come here and stop it. And they did not. They chose somebody from Kansas City, and so, which, I mean, that's fine, but to us, we kind of wanted somebody local. Our girls, you know, our chapter house is there. Our girls work there locally in Pittsburgh. You know, that's where we're based. And so it was really frustrating to us that they chose somebody out of Kansas City. And I think they were set to do that from the beginning. So whether they gave the other contractors, you know, an actual shot, I don't really know. I wasn't there. I can't, you know, can't say yes or no that they did. Anyway, so the bids came in about $1.8 million. And they kind of were like, oh, holy crap. I will say that being in the building industry in the last, you know, you guys know if you've watched the news about tariffs and everything, in the last however long, everything's kind of gone up about 30%, you know, in building materials. So I'm sure that that had a lot to do with it, with the budget coming back way higher than what they had originally planned for. So they went back to all of the contractors that they had, you know, bid it, and they asked them to really cut out some things so that they could cut the budget down. So they were planning and really wanting to be about 1.2. So, you know, when the budget has to get cut on things like that, you know what gets to go first, the big ticket items, unfortunately. And so they have taken the basement and the chapter room out of the plans. I mean, I was really frustrated. I sat on the call, I think, and I don't know that I screamed, but I think I cried, and I was really mad and upset and frustrated. And so it was very disheartening to hear that, but I think we have to look at the bonuses and the good parts of us getting a new chapter house and the positive things and all the great stuff that's happening. So our plans will change a little bit. We will change the front ADA bedroom. I can post the plans in the comments, the updated screenshot of it. We will change the updated bedroom, or the ADA bedroom that was in the front of the house on the main level. We will make that into, it'll still be a bedroom that we can use for leadership consultants and things, whether it has a Murphy bed or something, but it will be mainly officer storage and chapter storage and that kind of thing. The girls and I are not sure if all of our stuff will fit in there. I mean, we're kind of, it's good and bad that we're hoarders. You know, we keep, if they have a date party and they buy vases for it or recruitment or something, you know, we keep those things because we don't want to keep buying them over and over. And so we have to store them somewhere. So that kind of, we'll have to be creative with that. And I'm sure they've said, you know, we'll give you all of these things. We did get an email from Clara this week when MJ kind of threw a little tizzy and got in there and was like, you know, we live in Kansas. We are in the middle of Tornado Alley, and we want to know where the girls are going to go in a storm. So they are looking at a reinforced concrete room of sorts that the girls will be able to go into for a safe room, a storage safe room of some some sort. I don't know what they're going to do, if it's just going to be, I'm sure it'll be FDA compliant and all that stuff. But anyway, they are looking into those options right now so that we can actually have a space that is a tornado shelter or a severe storms shelter. Our thing was that, you know, it's not just the girls that live there go to that. You know, a lot of times we have a lot of members from the chapter. When you have 80 to 90, 100 members, you know, you're trying to squeeze them all in this little pantry or room. It's kind of hard. And so we did share our concerns with that. Let's see, what else? Right now, I know everybody's been posting pictures of the house being torn down, and I know a lot of you were like, oh, it's so sad, and it is sad, and it's hard to, you know, look at that, but personally, I am sad that we are changing and that we had to do that and go to this extreme, but I am glad that we're going to have a safe space for the girls to live and for years to come, and I think it will really help strengthen our chapter in ways that, you know, we don't foresee right this minute. And so I think it'll be a really good thing. The poop smell at recruitment, I'm over that. The electrical issues always switching. So I think it'll be really good, and there's a lot of positives. We are on a schedule to be done, I think the beginning, I can't remember. The girls can maybe help me. I can't remember if it's the beginning of June or end of June. Anyway, it'll be sometime at the beginning of summer. That way that'll give the design team and the move-in team a couple of months, or a month and a half-ish, depends on when they finish it, to move everything in and get ready for, oh, Emma says June 28th. Okay. Thank you, Emma. That gives us about a month before formal recruitment when the girls have to move back in. So we actually last night had officer nominations. It's our elections time right now. And so we were telling the girls, you know, you remember that these 3 offices have to live in the chapter house. And these people, if you're an executive council member, or an officer board, it's called now, member, you get priority for living in. And so that's kind of a cool thing now too, that we're already starting looking at, signing leases, and we'll be getting that stuff ready in the spring, in January, usually January, February, March, getting all the leases signed and everything going for that. So we'll have a house by next school year, as long as everything stays on schedule and goes well, which I foresee it to. So we'll see. I did send another email back to the build team, and I said, you know, can you tell me if anything is going to be bought local? Like, are they buying anything in Pittsburgh, Kansas? And that they said that was really up to the individual contractor and the subs that they were hiring. So I hope that some things are being bought local, just because, I mean, I know what local business does to the economy, and I think that's important for us to stick with as much as we can. So anyway, if you have any questions and you think that we can, if I can answer them or update you on anything, please holler, and I will absolutely 100% give you any honest information that I have. I don't know a ton, but I felt like we do know more than what has been put out there for the alumni, and I feel like we're all in this together, and it's all our chapter and all our house. And so I wanted to jump in and share with you what we know. As we know more things, or as we find out other stuff that's happening, I will try to make sure that I pass it on if FHC doesn't kind of update all of you on what's happening. So I will post in the comments, I will post that updated, I think it's an updated plan. I'll re-look at it and make sure it's actually updated, or if it's just the floor plan of it. I'll post that in the comments so everybody can look at it. And if you have any questions, feel free to holler, and we will talk soon. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and thanks for being great alumni to all of our girls. They really appreciate all of your thoughts and all of the posts that they get on or the things that you reply to their post on the alumni page, and they just love that. So thank you all, and have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.